The Eraring Coal Power Station in New South Wales, it's set to stay open until 2027. The Minns government says extending the lifespan of the state's largest coal power station will ensure an orderly exit from coal-fired power. To ensure the lights stay on for homes, it's after the Energy Watchdog revealed new analysis confirming New South Wales would face energy reliability risks from 2025. So it's all about the transition from coal to more renewables. It's expected a temporary extension of Eraring will provide time to deliver the renewable energy and critical network infrastructure. And 28 people along the New South Wales-Victoria border have been arrested following an operation targeting organised crime and outlaw motorcycle gangs. Squads from Victoria and New South Wales Police executed 29 warrants and made 74 charges. It's part of Operation Blue. Police seized stolen vehicles, drugs, cash and weapons, including a 3D printed firearm. On Monday, police in New South Wales deployed road spikes in Albury when an allegedly stolen vehicle failed to stop during the pursuit. Well, Australia has deviated from the US in support of the International Criminal Court's move to issue arrest warrants for the Israeli Prime Minister and Hamas. The ICC is accusing Israel and Hamas of committing war crimes. If the warrants are issued, the Australian government would technically be obligated to arrest Benjamin Netanyahu. That's if he were travelling to Australia. The government has maintained it respects the role of the court.
Whether or not warrants are issued will be a matter for the court. Australia does have an interest in the multilateral system, in the United Nations system continuing to be strong and robust and have the faith of the international community. And that's what we will always advocate for.
And Australians on board the Singapore Airlines flight, which experienced severe turbulence this week, have arrived home. 56 Australians were on board the Boeing 777 when it made an emergency landing in Bangkok. 12 Australians are in hospital in the Thai capital after suffering injuries. Overseas enrolments at Australia's universities have surged. That's despite the Albanese government's crackdown on student visas and migration. A record 160,000 international students have enrolled at the 8 most prestigious universities. The figure is up from 32% from the pre-COVID levels. Enrolments at universities outside of the Group of 8 are up 8% since that same marker. The coalition renewed its pledge to slash migration if elected next year. Well, the UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has called a surprise general election for July 4. The Prime Minister says King Charles had agreed to formally dissolve Parliament despite an election not needing to be held until late January. The 44-year-old's party has been trailing in the polls since 2022. There's the hope, I guess, might be forlorn. The UK's improving economy, declining inflation will be enough to get him re-elected. Labor leader Keir Starmer says the election is about change, stopping the chaos. He says he will return the country to the service of working people if elected.